Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Live at 4:29. Basketball went a little long today, but...
I hope you've been enjoying the basketball. I hope your brackets are holding in there. We'll have more on ours in just a little bit.
A lot of news to get to today, and we just have about a half hour, so let's take a look outside as we begin things. Kind of a wet day out there today.
It'll green everything up just in time for St. Patrick's Day, but it'll be a windy and cold one. All right.
Gary Canulty is in the backyard, and a little damp out there.
Yeah, just drizzle right now. We had some heavier showers earlier, but by this time tomorrow, temperatures will be cold enough for snow. Fortunately, by that time, it'll be gone. Take a look at visible cloud track. Lots of clouds across the Midwest. It's been a gray day today, but the first batch of showers has shifted to the northeast of southern Wisconsin. You can see some spotty showers south and west of Madison over toward Mineral Point and south of Lone Rock in Wisconsin Dells. But 6-hour future track radar shows a changeover from rain to snow by late evening or early overnight hours, and it should just be a brief period, but it might be enough to bring some minor snow accumulations. Right now, temperatures are warm enough for rain. Upper 30s north and east of Dane County, but generally 40s elsewhere. Madison right now 43, across Dane County 43 degrees in Belleville, 43 in Stoughton, and 42 in Waunakee. Look for cloudy skies, scattered showers this evening. Temperatures holding nearly steady in the lower 40s. As we check out first warn traffic right now, here's the live view of the Beltline to Fish Hatchery Road. Beltline moving pretty steadily. The roads obviously are wet. Traffic moving pretty steadily. Not seeing much in the way of delays. Just a couple of minor delays eastbound on the Beltline. Otherwise, I-3990 to the south toward Illinois and I-94 eastward toward Milwaukee. No problems there. And to the north, again, just some wet roads. I-3990, 94 and US 151 in pretty good shape. That's your news for now. First warn traffic.
All right, we'll check back later, Gary. Thank you. Wisconsin Republicans are looking to ban state employees from performing, facilitating, or even encouraging abortions while they're on the clock.
The bill circulating now would have big impacts on many state entities, including the University of Wisconsin.
Braden Ross joins us now to explain. Braden?
Yes, Senator Andre Jacques wrote the bill, and he tells me it's all about keeping government money away from abortion. His bill would mean any state or government employee could not perform, promote, or facilitate abortion care while acting within their job duties. He says he's especially concerned by how the university's medical school teaches abortion care.
I think in Wisconsin, we've seen a number of occasions where local officials at either the state or the local level have been involved in procuring or providing abortion, certainly most notably with the UW Hospital Clinics Authority, where you have had actual UW doctors as well as medical residents on state time and benefits that are actively providing abortions.
The bill would also prohibit the use of government property for anything related to facilitating or promoting abortion. When I asked Senator Jacques if this would include abortion rallies on state property, he told me that's a legal question that would need to be worked out. This bill is still in the very early stages, and even if it passed, Governor Evers likely would not sign it into law.
Braden, thank you. A 30-year-old woman has been arrested and charged with first-degree intentional homicide for the death of 83-year-old Lynn Montgomery in Lafayette County earlier this month. First responders were sent to a residence on Car Factory Road on February 27th, just after 4 p.m. for a report of an unresponsive elderly person. The person was taken to a Dubuque hospital and was pronounced dead. 30-year-old Shannon Busan was Montgomery's granddaughter-in-law, according to court records filed as part of the homicide charges. She and her husband live in rural Elizabeth, Illinois, about 25 minutes south of Benton, and was arrested yesterday by the Joe Daviess County Sheriff's Office in Illinois. Busan is currently being held in the Joe Daviess County Jail, awaiting extradition to Lafayette County. Well, it's now been about 3 years since the state of the COVID-19 pandemic, the start of the COVID-19 pandemic.
And at the Capitol today, some legislators want to implement changes to how Wisconsin responds to future incidents like that.
Political reporter Will Keneally joins us with more.
So we're looking specifically here at the money that the federal government gave us in response to the pandemic. It came in a couple of different waves and was largely funneled through the state government, through the Evers administration. But Republicans on the legislature want to make a change. If federal money comes in, let the legislature decide how to spend it. They say they've heard concerns from their constituents over a lack of transparency with how the process went in 2020.
I think the reason that that's important is because I think all of us would like to understand how the decisions were made and what was done. not to second guess what was there, but to understand what we possibly could do better or improve on.
Republicans are making this change through the constitutional amendment process. Now, we've talked a lot about the bail reform amendment that you will see on your April ballot. This will be similar, but the earliest it could appear on your ballot would be next year. Reporting from the Capitol, Will Keneally, News 3 Now.
Thank you. In the midst of a petition pending by Tony Robinson's family to bring criminal charges against Madison police officer Matt Kenney, one of the leaders of the largest police organization in the state is weighing in. Last week marked the 8th anniversary of the police shooting of 19-year-old Tony Robinson by Officer Kenney, who is still on the Madison police force. Robinson's family is hoping a little-used state law can allow them to bypass the usual criminal process and ask a judge directly to bring criminal charges against Kenney. But the executive director of the Wisconsin Professional Police Association, Jim Palmer, says ultimately he doesn't believe their plan will work.
You know, Matt Kenney's tragic shooting of Tony Robinson in 2015, I believe, is probably one of the most heavily investigated, reviewed, and evaluated law enforcement shootings in the state of Wisconsin. We are confident that the district attorney's determination that Officer Kenney's actions were appropriate and in accordance not only with his training and the law, but that those conclusions will stand the test of time.
The case has gone through multiple delays, but Robinson's family told us last week they believe they're close to setting hearing dates.
The Pentagon has declassified new video from a surveillance drone which a Russian jet sent crashing into the sea outside of Ukraine. The Pentagon released video showing the moment a Russian jet clipped an American drone, sending it crashing into the Black Sea. A U.S. official confirms that a Russian ship has already recovered some of the wreckage from the drone crash. However, they also say they've wiped the drone software to remove any sensitive data. Officials also say the Russian ships are not staying at the wreckage site because it's within range of Ukrainian missiles. Russia had originally stated that its planes did not force the drone to crash. They've now changed their story to say they had restricted that airspace since the start of the war.
The American government has made and laid out proof that this was Russian aggressive activity that took down the drone.
I would go right back into that airspace, and I would let Russia know if you attack a military asset, you do so at your own peril.
The incident is the first known military contact between Russia and the U.S. since the start of the war in Ukraine. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin talked with his Russian counterpart about the incident yesterday. It was their first communication in 5 months, showing just how seriously both sides are taking this incident.
Well, the road to the Final Four is underway, and as the games begin, you can follow along to see our brackets here at News 3. In case you missed the show yesterday, all of the anchor teams are competing against each other, and we're all basically competing against sports director Zach Hanley.
The morning show, us and News 3 Now at 10 are shooting for bragging rights to claim they know which teams will make it to the Final Four. And after the 4 games today, only Zach Hanley picked Furman to beat Virginia.
That's right. So that's the biggest upset of the day so far. And all of the teams picked Mizzou over Utah State.
And I think all of them picked Maryland over West Virginia.
That's right.
So we're 3
and 1.
3 and 1.
Yeah. And actually, that's pretty good considering we sort of went by animal mascots with the news hounds.
Well, we got the bracket here. I'm not sure this is going to last a month.
We'll see. We'll see. So far, so good, and a lot more basketball to come tonight.
4 more games across, 8 more games tonight, I think.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8 more games. So we'll keep you posted on that, and you can play along too. Just go to channel3000.com and click on the bracket challenge, and we'll be right back.
You're watching News 3 Now, live at 4.
FlexSteel is furniture that comforts, furniture for living, furniture with a heart of steel. Save big during our FlexSteel authorized sale, going on now at Waunakee Furniture, ETC.
Oh, the weather. What's the chance of rain tomorrow?
Ooh, 80%. I make it rain. I make it rain.
Speaking of making it rain, at Ho Chunk Gaming Madison, we have an average 95% payout, which leads you to more chances of playing longer and more chances to win big. Play longer, win more, chances are you're gonna like it.
Gaming Madison.
It's Stop the Madness month. If your energy bills are too high, stop the madness. If your comfort is out of balance and you go straight from heat to AC, stop the madness. If you've had it with outside noise, stop the madness. Get insulated now and save up to $2,000 with the energy tax credit plus our madness discount. But the clock runs out at the end of the month, so call today.
USA Insulation.
Planning a remodel? Don't toss your cabinets, furniture, and appliances. Donate to Habitat Restore. Your items stay out of landfills while proceeds create housing solutions for hardworking families. Build a stronger community with Habitat Restore of Dane County.
Fresh out of Papa Murphy's kitchen, the limited time double bacon cheddar pizza.
Actually, it's fresh out of my oven.
Dad, it's just an expression.
Nacho cheddar cheese sauce, crispy bacon, Canadian bacon? Now that is an expression.
Change the way you pizza.
There are so many things we take for granted, and along with them, sometimes we take the people who depend on them for granted too. How can they survive with record increases in their basic cost of living? And through no fault of their own, they're being left behind. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy and water providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
Remember this, and the false elector scheme. In Wisconsin, extremist Dan Kelly was the right-wing lawyer behind the scenes of it all. The bipartisan January 6th Commission revealed Kelly advised Trump operatives as special counsel to overturn the will of the people and overthrow the election results. Kelly even went on tour promoting the big lie. On April 4th, vote like democracy depends on it, because it does.
FlexSteel is furniture that comforts. Furniture for living. Furniture with a heart of steel. Save big during our FlexSteel authorized sale, going on now at Waunakee Furniture, ETC.
Welcome back. First-time claims for unemployment insurance fell again last week.
The Department of Labor says claims dropped to 192,000 for the week ending March 11th. That's down 20,000 from the prior week. Weekly jobless claims are considered a proxy for layoffs. The steady level of unemployment claims continues to show that companies are reluctant to let go of workers.
Stocks soared after several banking stocks stabilized. The Dow Industrials gained 371 points, closing at 32,246. The NASDAQ added 283 points, or almost 2.5%. The S&P 500 was up 68. Let's head over to the weather now. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti. Maybe some snow overnight, but we're not going to have to shovel.
No, I don't think so. We've had mainly rain today. Rain vision rainfall estimates show that there have been some areas in the darker green that may have picked up a little more than 1/4 of an inch of rain. Just about everybody else saw just less than 1/4 of an inch of rain. So it is a healthy soaking rain. The first batch of more persistent rain has shifted off to the northeast. Now we're seeing more showery nature with a couple of embedded heavier showers in there, but also some breaks in between the showers. As we take a look at Doppler track, farther out to the west, the rain has changed to snow from the Twin Cities into Des Moines, Iowa. And as we look at 6-hour future track radar, you can see how that mix of rain and snow moves into western Wisconsin around 8 o'clock and then approaches Madison as we head toward around 10 or 10:30. So probably late evening, early overnight, we'll see a period of snow. But the good news is it should move through quickly enough, and that would limit any snowfall accumulation. In fact, most of the longer range computer models, or even the shorter range computer models, showing less than an inch of accumulation over much of southern Wisconsin. Northern parts of the state, upper Michigan, still going to get slammed from this storm. Winter storm warnings up for northwestern Wisconsin, the UP of Michigan. Even winter weather advisories going back through the Twin Cities through this evening. But three things you need to know in our forecast. The rain will change to snow for a time overnight. That's the key word there. It's not going to last for very long. It'll be a windy but cold St. Patrick's Day across southern Wisconsin. We could see some wind gusts over 40 miles per hour and a few flurries on Saturday. Otherwise, it'll be windy and cold. Our St. Patrick's Day, well, you'll see sunshine that could give you a rainbow, but High temperature only 31, so it'll be dry, but quite windy for our St. Patrick's Day. Weather track, you can see the storm system lifting to the north and east. Behind it, skies are starting to clear out, so we'll actually see a little period of sunshine tomorrow afternoon, but the clouds will be back for Saturday along with a few scattered showers. As we check out our forecast for tomorrow, once the snow ends, it'll start out cloudy, but then turn partly sunny, windy and cold for our St. Patrick's Day. High temperature 31 degrees. Planning your evening, look for those showers to continue through the evening, but notice as we start getting toward 8 o'clock, a mixture of rain and snow toward the Mississippi River, mainly rain east of there, but those temperatures warm enough that nothing should really stick to the ground. As we get toward midnight, again, the mix moving through the Madison area, rain to the east, eventually changing to snow to the west. Temperatures closer to freezing. That's where we could start to get a little snow to stick, but by 4 a.m., most of the snow is lifted to the north and east. We're down to 30 in Madison, upper 20s to the north and west, and there might be just a few flurries, and by later in the morning, notice those skies clearing out. Again, snowfall amounts, probably less than an inch in most areas. Might be a 1 or 2 inch snowfall in some of the higher elevations out to the west of Madison, the higher terrain. First warn, 7 to 10 day forecast, windy and cold with a chance of flurries on Saturday with a high of 26. But as we head into spring, those temperatures start to rebound back into the upper 40s to around 50 degrees as we head toward the middle of next week, mid 50s as we head toward Thursday. So really looking pretty nice at that point for some reason. We'll pass the graphic there, but
there we go.
There we go, the forecast. So again, the end of next week, we'll probably be looking for high temperatures back down into the upper 40s.
That first 60 is going to feel good.
It is. It's going to feel like 80.
Well, you know, we're getting close to the time where we should start to see it.
Right.
But we got to get rid of the clouds.
Yeah, Saturday doesn't look too pleasant.
No.
All right, Gary.
Thanks, Gary.
You're welcome.
Coming up next year on Live at 4, we take a trip back to spring break of 1986 to row down the Rock River with the UW crew team.
You'll get to know the UW crew mom, who she played a huge role helping the rowers.
Huge fan.
Cannot wait to see this story from 30 years ago. That's when Live at 4 continues.
Sometimes you're so busy taking care of everyone else, you don't do enough for yourself or your mouth. But eventually it will remind you. When it does, Aspen Dental is here for you. We offer the custom dental treatments you need all under one roof right nearby. So we can bring more life to your smile and more smile to your life, affordably. New patients without insurance can get a complete exam and x-rays for $29 and 20% off treatment plans. Aspen Dental, anything to make you smile. Schedule your appointment today.
Hi, I'm Gary Canulti, and I'm inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join me as we explore classic Italy, October 7th through the 15th. Discover Tuscany's charming countryside, Venice's grand waterways, and the magnificent art of Florence. We'll also spend time in the ancient city of Rome, visiting historical landmarks such as the Colosseum and the Sistine Chapel. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword WISC, for more information and to watch a travel show. Or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Did you know that Wisconsin Vision offers telehealth eye exams? I just scheduled my telehealth eye exam easily on their website. Once in store, a tech helps get me started and then pre-checks my eyes. See my eye on the screen? Then I have my telehealth eye exam virtually with a licensed optometrist on the TV.
Everything looks great, Kate. You're going to love your new prescription.
Ask us about our $59 eye exam. Wisconsin Vision. See more life.
Menards is here to help keep your home protected. For more than 150 years, Myers has been the brand to trust for water disposal pumps. This Myers half-horsepower sump pump is designed to prevent water damage, which can cost thousands of dollars in repairs. It pumps up to 4,500 gallons of water per hour. Pick it up for only $144.97 after rebate. Hurry into a store near you and get 11% off all Myers products now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Oh, the weather. What's the chance of rain tomorrow?
Ooh, 80%. I make it rain. I make it rain.
Speaking of making it rain, at Ho Chunk Gaming Madison, we have an average 95% payout, which leads you to more chances of playing longer and more chances to win big. Play longer, win more, chances are you're gonna like it.
Ho Chunk Gaming Madison.
Well, all this week, the Badger men's crew team is spending their spring break training on the Rock River. It's the first chance they get to practice in open water.
It's a tradition that goes back generations, and back in 1986, we found the ultimate Badger crew fan on the shores of the river. Here's this week's Traveler Throwback Thursday.
This is how the UW crew team spends their spring break. All this week, the team is rowing up and down the Rock River. It's the only place they can find open water this time of year. They have to practice for a meet next month in California. And all this week, you will find Judy Nelson of Edgerton on the banks of the Rock, cheering on her team.
Come on, row!
You will not find a bigger fan of any sport anywhere. Judy drives up and down the river, following her team. And when practice is over, Judy is there when the boats come into dock.
How'd they do? Very fine, up and down?
She's there with motherly advice on taking care of blisters.
Look, there's something about a blister that makes you want to poke it.
Let's go eat, guys. The team drives from Madison every morning. They have another practice in the afternoon. But instead of driving back and forth twice a day, the team drives over to Judy's house. Judy is sort of the den mother of the crew team. She bakes brownies and makes Jell-O and lemonade. Judy sort of plays mom. And these guys treat Judy's house, well, they treat it like they would their mothers. Dirty sneakers stay out on the porch.
It's just a place for them to get away and relax instead of driving back to Madison and spending all that time on the road and then coming back down and rowing again in the afternoon.
Brownies and Jell-O and lemonade don't last very long. And when Judy makes a new batch, well, the team is there to help. But mostly, they watch TV, the love connection is big, or they study, or maybe they take a nap. And there's only one rule around here.
Don't go in any rooms if the door's shut. This applies to closets, attics.
That's it.
And that's it, yeah. That's it. They know where everything is.
Judy's husband was a member of the crew. That's why she does this. That's why she keeps a scrapbook. That's why she opens up her home.
Oh, I think they get nicer every year. Hey, Mark.
By the end of the afternoon, the team is rested, ready to hit the water again. But not before Judy gets another photo for her scrapbook.
Smile, John, please.
A lot of people consider themselves sports fans, but it is tough to find a bigger fan than Judy Nelson. Traveling in Edgerton, I'm Mark Kane, News 3.
Oh, Judy, you're my spirit animal.
I was going to say, you see yourself there a little bit?
My son did it for 4 years, and they're there this week. They're on the water this week. Go Badgers.
Good job, Judy. Yes, go Badgers. And, well, the final check of your forecast coming up.
Vitense Golfland offers 2 golf and multi-sport simulator suites. Play great golf courses with unmatched viewing clarity. Play different sports, such as football and soccer. Have fun with Zombie Ball. Vitense Golfland provides simulator fun for everyone.
At Lawton Cates, we connect you with top medical specialists after a serious injury. We hold the insurance company responsible for your lost wages and hospital bills, and we won't accept anything less than what you deserve. Your life counts. Lawton Cates.
Backyard living season is coming soon. Coolview has great solutions to beat the backyard blues and save 15 to 25%. Cover your deck with a screen porch, an enclosed porch, or sunroom. If you have a screen porch, let us turn it into an enclosed porch. Shade your patio with a pergola or awning. All on sale now. Let Coolview show you how to tame your backyard blues. Call now for a quote before the sun sets on savings.
Get a new view from Coolview.
It's the Mattress Madness event at Steinhafels. The best time to buy your new mattress. Test rest the new Beauty Rest Black for your chance to win a dream vacation to Hawaii. Steinhafels has all the best brands at the best prices. And with our 72-month special financing, your new mattress just got more affordable. Plus, with free delivery and our 120-night sleep guarantee, you can't go wrong. Shop in-store or online at steinhafels.com.
Vitense Golfland offers a free Top Tracer golf range experience. Obtain valuable shot information with warm-up, track your shot history with My Practice, play virtual golf, long drive, points game, go fish. Only at Vitense Golfland.
The legislature moving forward with new abortion restrictions that would ban the use of any state resources for training or even encouraging abortions. The possible impacts coming up at 5. The candidates for Madison mayor face off. News 3 Now, channel3000.com, and the Cap Times present a debate between Mayor Satya Rhodes Conway and challenger Gloria Reyes.
Watch live streaming March 27th and replayed March 28th on News 3 Now.
Still warm enough for rain showers this evening, but as time goes on, those showers will mix with and change to a brief period of snow around midnight or a little bit thereafter, but accumulation should be minor. We'll be right back.
At Harker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy a furnace. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase a furnace and an air conditioner at the same time.
Harker Heating and Cooling.
Get the absolute best pricing now during Ashley's anniversary event. We've marked down everything to match online prices, all backed by our 30-day price guarantee. Get your choice of 6 months interest-free financing or low monthly payment options and free local delivery only at Ashley.
Fry Construction invites you to celebrate spring with our big spring thaw sale. We're talking about savings of 23%. Many of your neighbors already know how we strive to meet and exceed expectations with each and every project. That's why they voted us Best Roofer 3 years in a row. Experience the best of Madison for yourself with Fry Construction. Get on board with our spring thaw sale. Save 23% off gutters or insulation with any full roofing project. Schedule your consultation today at fryconstruction.com.
Dan Kelly is extremely corrupt. 6 times Kelly ruled in favor of a plaintiff with close ties. He was on their advisory panel. He took contributions from their board. And all 6 times, Kelly ruled in their favor. Another time, Kelly changed his mind about whether to judge the Zignego case after pocketing $20,000 in contributions from the Zignego family. Corruption, extremism, that's Dan Kelly.
Sometimes you're so busy taking care of everyone else, you don't do enough for yourself or your mouth. But eventually it will remind you. When it does, Aspen Dental is here for you. We offer the custom dental treatments you need all under one roof right nearby. So we can bring more life to your smile and more smile to your life, affordably. New patients without insurance can get a complete exam and x-rays for $29 and 20% off treatment plans. Aspen Dental, anything to make you smile. Schedule your appointment today.
Celebrate Ashley's anniversary with our lowest mattress prices of the season. Get your best night's sleep on Purple, Tempur-Pedic, Serta, and more. All backed by our 30-day price guarantee and special financing options that fit your budget at Wisconsin's #1 mattress retailer, Ashley.
At Harker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy a furnace. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase a furnace and an air conditioner at the same time.
Harker Heating and Cooling.
In today's Final Touch, a new unique destination for sightseers has emerged in Iraq.
It's the rusted wreck of a yacht that belonged to Saddam Hussein. The 396-foot Al Mansour, a symbol of Saddam's wealth and power when it was built in the 1980s, serves as a stark reminder of his iron-fisted rule that ended with the U.S.-led invasion 2 decades ago. The yacht was bombed and later capsized in the water. In the turmoil that followed Saddam's downfall, it was stripped bare and looted with everything from its chandeliers and furniture. Well, now the half-sunken wreck is a destination for sightseers and fishermen who climb aboard the wreck to picnic and drink tea. Rather unusual. That's our time for now. Thanks for watching. See you back here again tomorrow. News 3 Now at 5 starts right now.